What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one, we're trying to do a little bit of fishing, and we get some Karens who come down and tell us they own the water, tell us we can't fish there, tell us we're trespassing. Now, I don't know. When it comes to stuff like, especially with the stream, there's a lot of gray area. So I may have very well been trespassing, but I wasn't aware that I was. They came down, they got a little hostile. I kind of matched the energy, but I don't know. Maybe I'm an asshole. But if I'm an asshole, I'm pretty sure they're assholes too. Not sure, but comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if something like this has ever happened to you. And yeah, I don't know. This is a pretty crazy experience and almost ruined a really good day of fishing. But we're just going to dive right into the video, so stay tuned. It's okay. You better go home, puppy. Oh boy. What you doing, huh?
Hi, buddy.
Hey, good doggy.
What are you up to? Hey, puppy.
Old dog, yeah. Hope he don't follow us.
Right there.
On your property. Yeah, but you don't own the creek.
No, the game lands are right there. Sorry.
Oh boy. Nobody owns the creek. Ugh.
I was checking the sign.
Stay in the water. Just stay in the water so they don't say nothing. Hey, stay in the water. Let's do it. We parked clear down by yeah.
So this is private property.
Creek can't be.
It is.
Since when?
Do you have a little map that you can look at your GPS on your phone?
Our property starts up on the hill over there. Our property, it goes across the creek. So you're on our property.
That's fine, but you can't own the water.
You do.
That's not how it works in PA.
If you were floating on top of it, you'd be alright.
As long as we stay in the water, that's not the only state in the country is Louisiana.
Come across here, so actually,
That's not true.
that's not true.
Well,
We apologize.
I still think you're wrong.
People down are going to be a lot more complicated.
We're just walking the creek. The signs are along the entire creek. So the game lands are over there. That's
Look
not
at a
true.
GPS map.
Well, then the DNR is wrong.
It might
Okay.
be wrong.
'Cause I mean, I don't doubt that you don't own the property, but still the creek, like, you don't own the water.
Don't come back through
You
here.
don't own the water, but if you're walking on our land, you're on our land. You wouldn't take it if I wandered through your yard.
Well, this isn't your yard again. This is,
It is.
it's a natural waterway.
Right. If you were floating on top of it, you'd be alright.
That's wrong.
That's not right.
That's wrong. Oh, we might. That's wrong, so. We'll call them.
Yeah, we need to.
Jesus. Well, that's not the same thing. If I had a creek going through my property, I wouldn't care because I know it's not against the law. You're still, buddy, you're still wrong. I don't care. You can argue with me all you want, but you're wrong. Good Lord. People are funny. Like, what the f are you even mad about? They're walking through a creek. What's funny is they probably about had heart attacks going back up their hill. It's all about how you come at somebody, though. If they came down and, like, with a little bit of respect, like, I would have done the same. Tell me I need a kayak? All right, next time I'll float through on a kayak then.
If there's a property line midstream and you have permission to be on property owner A, you can fish literally up to the middle of that stream or up to the property line.
Okay. That makes it even more confusing because they were saying that they own both sides, but the one side looked like it was marked as game lands.
WMA.
That, depending on where you are and what the legitimacy of that claim is, if a property owner owns both sides of the stream, they own the stream bed in essentially perpetuity. So you would be trespassing if you're touching the lands beneath the water.
Okay, so technically we were trespassing then if they own the other side.
Right. If it was game lands, it still could be a gray area because if the game lands property doesn't start until the stream bank or something, you'd have to know your property lines there.
Yeah.
So they very well still could own both riparian banks of
Yeah.
stream. You'd have to do your homework there, and it's honestly not worth, getting in a verbal altercation with somebody over fishing right now until you know.
Yeah, well, their dog came down, like, and then, like, we were just, like, we saw him up there, so we were like, hey, like, did do you want us to, like, we don't want the dog to follow us. And they were just like, well, you're on our property. And like, I was like, oh, we are. And like, they came down and just like, they were like wanting to get in like a yelling match. We went further, and I guess we went on to where they were saying that they definitely on the one side. Like, I'm not, yeah, they said both sides, but then there was stuff marked as WMU or whatever on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough situation because without knowing the property lines and everything,
Right.
they may be right in their minds.
Well, I mean, they may be right then, because I thought as long as we stayed in the creek, we were good. So I was wrong there.
It gets even more compounding than just that. So, like walking in the stream is one thing. If say you're in a kayak and you put in at a public launch,
Yeah.
and you know you're good to go on that waterway from a public boat launch. You can't fish into somebody's property. When you're floating a creek in a kayak or something, you do have a right to egress, meaning like you can flow through their property, but you're not supposed to get out in portage. You can't touch their soils, pass into their property. It's simply floating through and moving on.
So what are the laws if nothing's marked?
That doesn't matter in PA. It's like we have trespass laws, and there's a standard in trespassing, meaning like there needs to be some sort of intent or criminal element to it. So most police officers, and I say most because every cop or conservation officer or warden is different. Most of the guys that I know and wardens I know won't charge trespassing unless it's, with some intent or criminal element involved. The term navigable and non-navigable is rooted in commercial industry. That's the legal term they apply to waterways that have had commercial use to them since the creation of the state of Pennsylvania.
Now, is that anywhere on that creek, or does it have to be in that section?
Once the stream is navigable, it's from point A to point B, or it's in entirety.
I know the bottom of this creek definitely would be considered that.
The trouble with that bit of information is there's no resource to view. You can't go on a single website and find a list of all the streams or rivers that are navigable.
All right, guys, so it sounds like we may have been trespassing unless they're wrong about the property lines, because it looked like there was game lands on the other side. I don't know. If I was wrong, then I'll admit that I'm wrong. I definitely was wrong with what I was saying, because I thought as long as we were in a creek that we were okay, which I was confused there, apparently. But if we were on a kayak, we could have floated through, but we couldn't fish there, which we weren't fishing in that exact spot anyway, I don't think. Or actually we were. I don't know. I have no idea. We're criminals.
No, they should have some sort of sign.
They should have some signs up, but I guess it doesn't matter in PA, so that sucks.
Come at people who don't know.
Wonderful day of fishing almost ruined by some Karens.
Yeah, Karen, baby Sharon.
And the thing about it is, if they would have came at me like civilly, I would have came at them the same way. But because they came at me all hostile, I like matched the energy, and yeah, that's why I kind of got a little heated there. But yeah, we're gonna find out if this waterway is technically we're gonna find out if this waterway is classified as commercial, because if it is, we can just walk all the way through there, and they can just be Karens all they want, but there's nothing they can do. Which this waterway might actually be commercialized, because down near the river where it comes out and dumps into the Ohio, there's actually some commercial use around that area. So I have no idea. Also, again, with the boundaries, it might be state game lands on the other side, and if that's the case, we're allowed to be there. So
we're allowed to be within the middle of the stream.
We're allowed to be, yeah, which is crazy too, because how do you judge that depending on the water level?
I always carry a good tape measure.
What do you think about them Karens?
I don't like them. I think I know who they voted for.
Yeah. What do you think about them Karens? Nothing. Just got nothing to say. All right, well, we're gonna get out of here. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you next time.